Guys, this is a quick video. The title of this video is When Your Wife Stops Caring. When your wife stops caring in your marriage, it is time to call in emergency services. I am not joking. The day your wife stops fighting you, married man, I'm talking to you. Mothers, send this to your married children. Also share it with the singles who are not married so that they know to look for the signs. Because before a marriage breaks up, before it collapses, there are cracks that you should look out for. It's like a car. A car doesn't just stop most times. It's a machine. It gives you signs. It makes noise. You hear, you'll be hearing all sorts of funny sounds that you ignore before it breaks down. Totally. That's how marriage is. There are always signs. Red flag, or, you should be running, looking for solution. When your wife stops fighting with you, when she stops arguing with you, when she stops telling you, when she stops being passionate, when she's talking, in the beginning, when you have arguments, she's passionate, she wants to put her point across. Why? Because she cares. So men can handle that. You don't understand it. It's how a woman, most times, it's how a woman is wired. We're emotional. So we like to, our body, they hot. We like to say it how we feel it. When you care deeply about that man or about your husband, I'm talking to married men. When a woman cares deeply about you, when she feels deeply as well. When she's talking, she talks with passion, she talks with heat, she talks with fire, especially if she's an African woman. Or Spanish, or, Latino, whatever. There's this fire in us that's like, you fight for what you've got. Not fight in a negative way, but that passion shines through. That emotion is full, is thick, is heavy. Because we care, because she cares. Because she cares. She argues with you. She wants to know, where have you been and all that. Oh, you didn't call me, I called you, you didn't reply. Stuff like that. Check it. When a guy cares about you, he finds time for you. He makes time. How do married men with 3, 4, 5 children have time for side chicks? How? Because they care about the side chick. So when your husband cares about you, he makes time for you, he finds time for you, he does everything you love, you care about. That's how a woman is. It's not that difficult. It's not rocket science. She cares, she brings new ideas. She's creative in the house, because you've provide a woman with a nice ambience, nice environment, and she loves you. I'm not talking about the one that will marry you for your money or just to use you as a stepping stone. No, we are talking about this situation now where you chose each other, you love each other, your love is growing and she loves you, she wants to be with you. She cares. Fast forward 10 years later, 20 years later, and she's seeing habits in you that you have refused to change and whatever, for whatever reason, I don't know. But this woman doesn't care anymore. She's had enough. For some reason, maybe she feels you take her for granted. Maybe she feels you don't listen. Maybe she feels she's tried hard enough and she doesn't have it in her anymore to fight for the marriage, fight for you. And she doesn't care. She just cares about her kids. That is when you are talking, the woman doesn't answer. If you expect a fight, she doesn't give you. If you expect an argument, she doesn't give you. She doesn't have it in her. Because she doesn't care. The day she cared, it's over. You are expecting her to make contribution, positive contribution. You bring a topic that really interests you. You are thinking to yourself, this woman, my wife of old, she will say something. Or it's about your parents or something. She doesn't care. She'll say, do what you like. When a woman tells you, do what you like, you're finished. She doesn't care. Either she doesn't care or she has plan B. Married man, alarm bells should be ringing in your head. You should not sit down in relief and think, finally, my wife is submissive. Finally, she don't get sense. Finally, she understands what marriage is. People don't change like that. She has given up on you. You are a lost cause. That's why. She has given up on you. She has given up on that marriage. Madam has plan B. I don't know what plan B is, but you should be running for emergency service. You should be looking for help here, there, and there. You should be talking, because she has refused to even talk to you. You won't even know what she's thinking, what she's planning. When a woman doesn't care anymore, I'm sorry for her husband. Because the marriage will be over 1 year, 6 months. You won't even know. You'll be living in la 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 land. Why? Because she'll be doing the routine stuff. She will cook for you. You will eat. She will go to market. She will go shopping, grocery shopping. She will do all the shopping and everything. She will take care of the children lovingly. She loves her children anyway. She will take care of them, buy them clothes, take them out. But guess what? She will not ask you for dates. She won't ask you to take her anywhere. She won't ask you to drive her anywhere. She won't ask you to follow her anywhere. If there is a wedding, she's going by herself. In those days, she used to force you to want to go. If you're going to nightclub when you first got married, she wants to be there. She doesn't ask you. She doesn't care. She has given up on you. As far as she's concerned, this is not the husband she married. She doesn't know this stranger. You are a stranger. She'll probably still be sleeping with you because it's her duty. There are women that they're sleeping with and they're just counting the ceiling. Haven't you heard? Yeah. She can fake an orgasm for you. If you see women, fear them. So if you think as a married mother you are very smart, she might even know you are cheating on her. She has asked you, you have denied it from here to China. If she's wise, she'll keep quiet. She'll just be looking at you, making a fool of yourself. No problem. The day her plan, that her plan B and C, the day it materializes, that is why some marriages in Africa, when the women have suffered in silence. If you have not seen my last video, it was a long one, suffering in silence, I needed to do it. It's for those who are interested in topic anyway. Go and watch it. It's the one before this one. Some women have suffered in silence for so long. Then one day, God blesses them, they go abroad, right? And you will not come and see how she will now show you that you are not as smart as you think you are. Then the man will say, my wife is very wicked. My wife is very this. But you don't know that the bad seed you sowed in her life, in her marriage, in that your marriage, that you are reaping it and you're going to reap it in abundance. You don't know. Sow good seeds in your wife's lives. Wives, sow good seeds in your husband's life so that you will reap good. You will reap good. You will never reap anything evil in Jesus' name. Even when your husband or your wife treats you bad, God will make sure that you reap good. Either in your children or I don't know, but God cannot be mocked. Whatsoever a man sows, so shall he reap. So I'm telling you today, if your wife doesn't care, run and look for solution. If she stops fighting and arguing passionately and stop asking you for attention, stop caring whether you give her attention. She doesn't care if you don't text her for 3 days. And you think that you should be sighing in relief because you have a side chick. You are not wise. So I pray that today, God will give you wisdom to treasure your wife, treasure your husband, that your marriage will be blessed in Jesus Christ, and that God will reverse everything evil in your marriage. God will give you a heart. Open your eyes and your heart to love each other in Jesus Christ's name. Until next time, is your guest Stella. Like, share, subscribe, share this video. You never know who you help. This is my book, The Weight of Love. It's 100 poems, over 100 actually. I put some bonus in there. So try and get it and you will love it. There are poems for a lifetime. Things that we don't talk about. Thoughts in your heart that I pen down. God bless. Bye.